Tori Roloff fans send prayers for son Jackson after photos from hospital. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into a heartfelt and emotional story that has touched the hearts of little people, big world fans everywhere. It's about Tori Roloff, her son Jackson, and a recent hospital visit that has sparked an outpouring of love and support from fans. If you're a fan of the Roloff family, you've probably heard about this, and we're here to share all the details, celebrate Jackson's strength, and reflect on the incredible support from their community. So, grab a cozy drink, settle in, and let's talk about this moving moment in the Roloff family's journey. For those of you who followed Little People, Big World on TLC, you know the Roloff family has shared so much of their lives with us. From their farm adventures to their personal triumphs and challenges, Tori and Zach Roloff have always been open about their family's journey, especially when it comes to raising their three beautiful children, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. But recently, Tori shared some news that hit fans hard. On August 8th, 2025, she posted on Instagram about her eldest son, Jackson, undergoing his third leg surgery. This moment wasn't just a medical update. It was a testament to Jackson's incredible strength and the love that surrounds this family. Let's start by setting the stage. Tori and Zach Roloff are no strangers to sharing their lives with the world. Little People, Big World has been on our screens for years, giving us a glimpse into the joys and challenges of their family, many of whom live with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. Jackson, their 8-year-old son, was born with achondroplasia, just like his dad, Zach, his siblings Lila and Josiah, and his grandparents, Matt and Amy Roloff. This condition can come with medical challenges, including issues with bone growth that sometimes require surgical intervention. And that's exactly what brought Jackson to the hospital this time. On August 8th, Tori took to Instagram to share a heartfelt update. She posted a carousel of black and white photos showing Jackson in the hospital, looking brave despite being in a medical setting. In her caption, she wrote, and I'm paraphrasing here, "Jackson has proved he's stronger than titanium. Let's hope he's not stronger than vanadium." Unbelievably proud of this kid. She went on to explain that Jackson had just undergone his third leg surgery and handled it like an absolute champ. Now, if that doesn't tug at your heartstrings, I don't know what will. Tori's post wasn't just about the surgery itself. It was a beautiful reflection on Jackson's resilience. She shared how he faced something he didn't want to do with grace and courage, teaching her something new every day. She wrote, "Jackson teaches me so much every single day. His resilience and patience is unreal, and watching him today was so humbling. I am so proud to be his mom." These words really capture the essence of who Jackson is, a strong, brave kid who doesn't let challenges define him. Now, let's talk about why this surgery was necessary. While Tori and Zach haven't shared Jackson's exact diagnosis, and we'll get to why they keep that private, the surgery was related to his legs, likely to address issues like bowing, which is common in individuals with achondroplasia. This wasn't Jackson's first rodeo. Back in 2021, he had a similar procedure to correct the bowing in his legs, where doctors place screws to help guide their growth. As Zach explained in an interview with Us Weekly at the time, it's not an overnight fix, but it's a process to ensure Jackson's legs grow straighter as he develops. Knowing that Jackson, at just 8 years old, has already faced 3 surgeries is a reminder of how tough this kid is. Jackson is such a vibrant kid. If you've watched the show, you've seen him running around, playing soccer, and being the best big brother to Lila and Josiah. He's got this infectious energy, and it's clear he doesn't let his condition hold him back. But surgeries like these are a big deal, especially for a young child. They require hospital stays, recovery time, and a whole lot of courage. And that's where Tori's update really hit home for fans. She highlighted how Jackson didn't complain, even though he had every right to. That kind of strength is inspiring, not just for his family, but for everyone following their story. Now, let's talk about the fans. When Tori shared those hospital photos, the Little People, Big World community showed up in a big way. The comment section of her post was flooded with prayers, well wishes, and messages of support. One fan wrote, "Prayers for a speedy recovery." "You're so strong, Jackson." Another said, "I pray his recovery goes well with no complications." Even Jackson's grandma, Tori Roloff, chimed in, saying, "So proud of him. He's a brave and strong grandson." His brother and sister are proud of him too. It's moments like these that remind us how much this family means to so many people. Fans have watched Jackson grow up on screen, and they feel connected to his journey. The outpouring of love didn't stop at Instagram. Across social media platforms like X, fans were sharing their support with posts like, "Sending all the prayers to Jackson Roloff for a speedy recovery." It's clear that this little boy has touched so many lives, and the community's response shows just how much the Roloff family's openness resonates. But Tori's post wasn't just about sharing the news, it was also about setting boundaries. In her Instagram post, Tori addressed something really important. She explained why she doesn't often share details about Jackson's medical journey. She wrote, "I don't share about his legs often because people on the internet seem to all have medical degrees and know exactly what the diagnosis is. In reality, I don't trust people online. I trust his doctor, who I think is very good at what he does." And you know what? I totally get where she's coming from. The internet can be a tough place, especially when you're a public figure sharing something so personal. Tori's focus is on Jackson's well-being, and she's made it clear that she trusts the medical professionals guiding them through this process. Tori and Zach have always been advocates for their kids, teaching them to embrace their differences while navigating the challenges of achondroplasia. In a 2022 interview with Us Weekly, Zach shared a sweet story about Jackson watching a dwarf soccer game on YouTube and not immediately realizing he shared the same condition. Zach gently explained, "Those players have dwarfism. They're like you and I." It's moments like these that show how Tori and Zach are raising their kids with confidence and pride in who they are, while also addressing the practical realities, like surgeries and medical care. And here's the good news. Jackson is doing great. On August 11th, Tori shared an update on her Instagram stories, saying, "Jackson is doing so well. Thank you for all the prayers and messages. He's still taking it easy, but he has barely any pain. Hallelujah." That update must have been such a relief for fans who were holding their breath, waiting to hear how he was recovering. Tori also mentioned that Jackson was looking forward to playing MLB The Show, a video game he'd been excited about, and eating all the ice cream he could handle. I mean, if that's not the perfect recovery plan for an 8-year-old, I don't know what is. This wasn't the first time Jackson's faced a challenge with such bravery. Last year, in October 2024, Tori and Zach shared on their podcast, Raising Heights, about a scary accident where Jackson hit his head while playing soccer at home. He slipped, hit a chair, and ended up needing 3 staples in the back of his head. Tori described how tough Jackson was, even in that frightening moment, only crying when the final staple went in. And, of course, they got ice cream afterward to make it all better. It's clear that Jackson's got a resilient spirit, and his parents are there every step of the way, supporting him through thick and thin. What I love about Tori and Zach is how they balance being open with their fans while protecting their kids' privacy. They share enough to keep us connected to their story, but they're also firm about what's off limits. In her post, Tori emphasized that Jackson is receiving the best care possible, and that's what matters most to them. It's a reminder that behind the TV show and the social media posts, they're just a family doing their best to navigate life's challenges, just like the rest of us. The Roloff family's journey has always been about more than just their TV show. It's about showing the world what it means to live with achondroplasia, to face challenges head-on, and to build a life full of love and joy. Jackson's story, in particular, is a powerful example of that. At just 8 years old, he's already been through so much, but his strength and positive attitude shine through. And the way Tori and Zach parent, supporting him, celebrating him, and teaching him to embrace who he is truly inspiring. Let's take a moment to talk about the bigger picture. Achondroplasia is the most common form of dwarfism, and it can come with medical needs that require ongoing care. For the Roloff family, this is a reality they've lived with for generations. Matt, Amy, Zach, and now Jackson, Lila, and Josiah all have achondroplasia. But what stands out is how they've turned these challenges into opportunities to educate and inspire. Through Little People, Big World, they've shown us that differences don't define you. It's how you face them that matters. And Jackson? He's proving that every single day. Fans have been a huge part of the Roloff family's journey. From the early days of the show to now, when they're sharing updates through social media and their podcast, the support has been unwavering. And when Tori posted about Jackson's surgery, that support came pouring in. The comments like, "So proud of you, Jackson. Praying for your healing, sweet boy. And you're so strong, Jackson." The best hospital views of Hood show just how much this family means to their fans. It's a beautiful reminder of the community that's been built around Little People, Big World. So, what's next for Jackson and the Roloff family? Well, based on Tori's update, Jackson's on the road to recovery, taking it easy and probably enjoying a lot of ice cream and video games. For Tori and Zach, it's about continuing to raise their kids with love, confidence, and resilience. And for us, the fans, it's about continuing to cheer them on, sending prayers and positive vibes, and celebrating the incredible strength of this family. If you're as moved by Jackson's story as I am, drop a comment below and let us know what you love about the Roloff family. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our community as we keep up with all things Little People, Big World. Before we wrap up, I want to give a shout out to Tori and Zach for their openness and strength. Sharing these moments can't be easy, but it means so much to fans who feel connected to their story. And to Jackson, you're an absolute rock star, kiddo. Keep shining, and know that there are so many people out there rooting for you. If you want to stay updated on Jackson's recovery or see more of the Roloff family's journey, check out Tori's Instagram or their podcast, Raising Heights. And let's keep sending those prayers and good vibes their way. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me to talk about this heartfelt moment in the Roloff family story. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and let us know in the comments how you're sending love to Jackson. Until next time, stay kind, stay positive, and we'll see you in the next video.